Suscríbanse, perros, si no voy por ustedes.
28, dale, 29, dale, 30. Dale.
Suscríbanse. Last day here. I am not sick anymore, but I just finished running. We did the kilometer test and I can't stop coughing. The air is very cold. I got the times better actually. So, jeez. So, first week when I did it, I was doing the kilometer in 4:24, which is so slow. I thought it was okay. It's better than 5, you know, but just not enough. This one I did it in 4:06, so 4 minutes 6 seconds. Got it down almost 20 seconds. That's actually solid. But yeah, like I thought my times were not that bad, and then I looked I looked online and I looked at the Olympic times. They're doing it in like 2 minutes. So we're just not there yet. I'm not a runner. I am not aiming to be a runner. I love running. I'm not a runner. I hope that's clear. Even my 100 meters, now I got my time from around 20 seconds to 15:16. So I should be around 12:14. So the Olympics are doing it in 8. Oh my gosh, they're twice as better as I am. But that's fine, we're not comparing ourselves with anyone. We just want to see how the professionals are doing it, to see around what I'm aiming for. I would love to get my kilometer time down into 3:40, 3:30 by the end of this year will be unreal. And if I can get my 100 meters in around 12, I'll go 13. I'll say that's pretty solid. Second test, we got the famous spider drill. So we did this test starting to the right and then starting to the left. So the first time I did it, I was doing it in 18:42 and I got it to 18. And then the first time I did it to the left, it was 18:64 and I got it down to 17:95. Do not ask me why my left side was better than the right one, but it's fine. We're just gonna roll with it.
Rápido, 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 rápido. Cierra, cierra, cierra. Eso es. 18. Bien, carajo. 18-0. 18-0.
Suscríbanse, perros, si no voy por ustedes.
Tiempo, 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 tiempo. Sí, tiempo, dudaste.
Third test was long spider drill. I didn't even know it existed, but we ended up doing it. So it's basically the same concept, you just do it longer. So the ball is not at the half of the court, it's all the way to the net. But I had to do this again because I had a bit of an issue.
¿Quieres repetir ese lado? ¿Vale? ¿Lo quieres repetir de ese lado? Va, dale, eso es. Me la avientes, me la avientes. Dale, bócala. Eso, venga. Agacha el culito, mamita, vamos. Va. ¡Amárrate esos pelos! No, el golpe de el culito.
Igual. That was coming. I messed up the test. I messed up the test like 2 times on the right side, so I have to do it again. Well, I had to do it again. Now we're gonna do left side and then that's coming. So while we're waiting, so as I said, so we started doing the kilometer test. I did it the 3rd of February. Today is the 25th. So it's just 20, it's around 20 days of difference. than the first time. Yeah. Third time's the charm, I guess. Wow. Starting to the right, I was doing it in 26.03 and I got it down to 25.89. And then going to the left, first time I did it was 26.27 and I got it down to 25.90. So again, hard work pays off. Wow.
Ahora 30 de 30. 13, no nos pasa nada la cabeza, 14, 15, dale.
Súper bien.
Sí, desde 30 para.
O sea, súper bien.
Ya. Vamos. Venga. 3, 2, 1, sale. Sale, sale. 3, 2, 1, sale. Vale. 2.
Fourth test, touches. So we basically go line to line on the service box and we're supposed to do around 30 touches or more. And we work for 30 seconds, aiming for 30 touches, and then you rest 30 seconds and then you go again. First time I did this, I got 27, then I got 26, and then the 25th of February, I got 30 and then 29.
28, dale. 29, dale. 30. ¡Woo! Ya me retiro. Yo también. Eso me retiro. Tráigame los pingüinos.
The point of this is just to keep that same number of touches for the first and second set. Might sound easy, but I promise you it's not.
Dale. 6, vamos. 7, venga. 18, 19, 20, vamos en tiempo. 21, dale. 22, 23, no me bajes. 24, dale. 25, dale. 26, 27, 28, tiempo. 29.
Igual que yo, nada más que al revés.
Muy bien, muy bien. Vas, Mateo.
Largas.
Largas.
Last but definitely not least, long touches. So we go singles line to singles line. The goal will be to get to 10 touches. First time I did it, I got to 9 and then 8.5. And then I did 9 1/4 in both. It's a pretty similar concept than the one before, but in this one we work for 20 seconds, rest for 20 seconds, and then we go again for 20 seconds. So you really don't have that much rest, and it's exhausting.
Uno, sale, va. Uno, venga, dale. Eso es, 2, con ese ritmo y esa velocidad, dale. 3, eso, de la zancada. 4, dale, vamos. Eso es, 5, vamos. Dale, 6, vamos. 7, muy bien, dale, 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 dale. 8, vamos. Dale. 9, vamos, tiempo. Sí cabemos. ¡Agarren la raqueta! ¡Ay! ¡Fue la línea! ¡Ay, la línea! ¡Ay, yo no te pegué! ¡Anda, ya perdiste! ¡Me faltó una pata! Ya perdiste la cara. Listo, listo. Eso, cuando venga por abajo de la red, abre. Bien. Abre. Llega, perdóname. ¡Uy! Buena. Una disculpita. Una disculpita, va. ¡Voy! ¡Ah! Ahí estás. ¡Voy! ¡Ah! ¡Ay, no! ¡Nadie vio!
Nada más este video.
Ave María Purísima. Bueno, vamos a jugarles unos puntitos así.
Va a ser el que inicia.
A ver, dale. No te pegues tanto.
Suscríbanse.
Suscríbanse.
Suscríbanse si no voy por usted.
Hola, suscriptores. Hoy bienvenidos
Pero hazlo enfrente.
muy buenas a todos.
Hazlo enfrente de la cámara.
Anakaren, me encanta. Y bueno, chicos, bienvenidos a un nuevo video. ¡Ah!
¿Pero qué va a hacer?
¡Nada! ¡Corran!
1-0.
Ah, ya.
Qué voz estrellado va a tener aquí. Vas. ¡Mira!
¡Ay, se alcanzó! Tranquila, tranquila. Rayo McQueen. Está sacando la Miss.
Digo, para que me des un golazo.
Así llegó.
¡Saquen de mí!
¿Ya te saqué la pasada?
¡Lo grabó! ¡Está grabado!
Eso no lo voy a poner.
Así, pone, así empezamos el día.
Eso lo voy a cortar.
En picada, güey.
Chica.
Uy, no. Muy soberbio, muy soberbio. Ay, no, bruta. Va.
Uy.
Ay,
No pasa.
no pasa. Va.
¡No!
Esa era César.
¡No!
Sí, esa era César. Esa era.
Sí.
Vas. Vas, partner.
Venga, Mateo, sí podemos.
¿Vamos 21-3 o qué?
Ah, ¿qué? Estamos contando. No, estamos contando, ahora sí ya.
Obvio.
Ok, ya, ahora sí.
De
Dale.
seguro ganamos 10 ya.
No, bueno, ahora sí
¿De
ya.
seguro?
Bueno, 10-3. Dale, César. Dale, César. Eso 21. Y de todos nosotros.
11-3.
Ah, bueno, carajo.
¿Qué? ¡Vamos! 14-3. Ya están enojados.
Les ganó la teacher.
Les ganó la teacher. Ah. Y con dos manos, güey. 16-3. Entren, par de maletas. Quita.
La risa de brujita.
2-0.
No, si quieres, no sale con flores.
3-0. Muy malos.
Te voy a dar una nalgada.
2-0.
No, pues sáquele bien.
4-0. 5-0. ¿Qué pedo? ¡Dale! ¡Dale!
¡Iba al centro! ¡Iba al centro! ¡Por hacer esto!
¡César!
¡Por hacer esto!
6-0.
Mi amiguitos.
7-0.
Ahí está.
8-0. ¡Rápido! Que me están aburriendo. on fire. We know. Carril Express está abierto. Dios. Mira nomás. ¡Qué bonita, Rebel! ¡Caramba! 2-2. 3.
¡No!
15-3. Van a ser 500 pesos por la clase, gratis. Sí. Está tuya.
¡Qué hombre!
17-3. Dentro está. 18-3. 23, último. 21. Se acabó.
We didn't really do any strength testing. When I was in college, actually, I did it a lot. My deadlift and the squat max were a joke. But anyways, coming back to this, I must admit I'm impressed with the improvements I had throughout the weeks. On week 3, I was already starting with 20 kilograms on each side, compared to week 1 when 10 and 15 kilograms were absolutely impossible. As you might remember, this is me on week 1. I wasn't able to get any lower than that. This was my last rep and I was trying to go a little bit heavier, but I was definitely not getting the depth. Week 1, it was definitely a bit of a struggle, and I'm not even counting when I was sick. And well, that's week 2. I am impressed by how good my form is. I know it's not as heavy, that was one of my first sets, I remember, but it's definitely so much better and I'm actually feeling and looking stronger. Last but not least, week 3. We're going heavier and we're going deeper. I am so proud of seeing these changes. It's something that I actually haven't done before. It's so easy to judge ourselves when we don't see any results. But think about when was the last time you test yourself. We always talk about where we want to be and how we want to look, but we never talk about how we can achieve it and what do we have to do to make it happen. Moving on to bench press. Again, this is week 1. I was weak as hell apparently, and the bar seems like it was extremely heavy, but we got better. This is week 2, and I was adding some more weight. I was aiming to go a little bit heavier. I've been a bit scared to work my upper body as I was dealing with quite a few injuries with my elbow and shoulder and even my back. But well, I kept on working and this was me on week 3. It felt so much easier to lift heavier throughout the weeks. So I'm actually very proud I almost got to 10 kilograms. Let's not forget the baby weight I was using the first week, but do you know what? It got better and I was able to lift a little bit heavier in many other exercises, so again, improvements. The last practice. We're done. Finished preseason officially. Yeah! I'm gonna have to pack and we're gonna get ready for the first tournament of the year. It's been really tough to get into some tournaments this year. I don't really know why, but it's just been really hard. So we're gonna head to another place in Mexico that we've been to before. A few long and tough weeks, but we got through it. We did well, we got better. That was the main point of coming and of training. So yeah, and perhaps I got tan. I actually look really white for the sunscreen, but I really want to get better on my running, and I know that my fitness, I've been doing well, but not as good as I want to. Not where I want to be. I'm not where I want to be right now with my fitness, but I feel so much better, and I am way more confident in my movements, and I feel faster. And anyways, I want to get the kilometer better. Why? Because of high rocks.